Just got my first apartment. Any tips people don't tell you? Take pictures of any damage when you move in. Buy a plunger before you need a plunger. Renter's insurance is absolutely a necessity. It's usually pretty cheap. See if you can bundle it with your car insurance. I do that and it's $18 a month. I always went to a carpet store and bought remnants to cover high traffic areas that might get damaged or spilled on. $10 for cheap insurance that you don't need to replace carpet. Make sure you have a shower curtain and rings to hang it. Nothing worse than a day of moving and not being able to shower without flooding your bathroom. Do your cleaning chores every week. If the apartment was properly cleaned when you moved in, it's easy to maintain the cleanliness. Pick a different area each week and do extra cleaning on it. Oven 1 week, ceiling fans next, etc. Report any issues when they happen. If something looks like it's about to break or is wearing down, report it to maintenance landlord so they can get it fixed. If they delay multiple weeks in fixing the issue without good reason, it's a big red flag and you should look into getting out of your lease. Be respectful of neighbors. If you share walls, be considerate if you like to listen to loud music or play an instrument. Introduce yourself and discuss making a schedule of when they don't mind you making lots of noise. You don't have to be friends with your neighbors, but it makes life easier if you can at least get along with them. I'm pretty happy with my current place. My heater stopped working overnight Christmas Eve, so I called our emergency maintenance on Christmas morning and someone was over to fix it in 2 hours, despite having 2 work orders ahead of mine. I definitely tipped the guy. Maintaining the apartment will make it less of a hassle to get your deposit back when it's time to move out. Enjoy your new place. Turn on the fan in the bathroom whenever you take a shower or you will get black mold on the walls. And it is hard to get off. First, pay your savings account. Second, pay your rent and utilities. Then if there is leftover money, have fun with it. Ask your landlord to change the locks to your apartment if they won't change them yourself, and give them a copy of the new key. You don't know who the last renters gave copies to. Have a cleaning routine or schedule and follow it. Put a go-to fire extinguisher in or near the kitchen where it is easy to reach. If you have never been taught to use one, contact your fire department and ask if they give lessons. Being a courteous neighbor doesn't mean you can't stick up for yourself. If your neighbors are loud or dirty, be polite, but don't ignore it. Your house needs to be comfortable too. Yeah, it is your sanctuary. Don't let anyone in. They are not your friends. Tinfoil the windows and hide in the closet. Renter's insurance such as Lemonade to get personal property damage protection from your neighbors. Tenants union to know how to handle issues that might come up between landlord or property management. Try not ever get evicted. It's like the driving equivalent to a DUI when getting another apartment. Your renting history can be tracked just like your credit. https://www.nerdwallet.com/articles/finance/rent-reporting services. Never put grease or fat down the sink. Buy yourself a fire extinguisher, the right one for whatever purpose. And once a week, pour a kettle's worth of boiling water down your sinks to give them a flush through and stop gunk buildup. Was told this tip by a plumber. Most of all, enjoy your new place. I loved my first flat. Stayed there for 8 years. Set up a separate bank account that your rent comes out of. Do not spend that money. It's for rent only. Try to put more money into that account than you actually pay in rent. And soon enough you will have enough money in that account to cover 3 months, 6 months, a year of rent. feels amazing when you want to take a vacation and don't need to think about whether you can make rent or not. Start with the assumption that your landlord and neighbors are assholes and your apartment sucks, and you need to move immediately. Expect noise. This feels sort of obvious, but I've worked in an apartment setting where people would constantly complain about their neighbors walking around their apartment or watching TV. Daily living noise like that is normal, and you do get used to it. Know your rights and what's something they have to pay to fix versus what you have to pay to fix. Almost anything that comes with the apartment is their responsibility to repair. Get some 9-volt batteries for the smoke alarms, they go out at the most annoying times. If your floors are hardwood, get something for the feet of your furniture so it doesn't scratch up the floor. A couple tools won't hurt for stupid things you may need to fix, like a screwdriver. Socket and wrench set for things like light covers to replace light bulbs or a leaky pipe to temporarily fix it until maintenance shows. Speaking of water, know where water shutoffs are so you can turn it off if something happens. Know whether you can hang things on the walls. Command hooks are surprisingly strong, just make sure you set them properly and wait the recommended time. If you use screws, nails, filler putty and touch-up paint may work as long as you can match the paint color. They do not clean themselves. I had disappoint. Get more trash cans and scissors than you think you'd even possibly need and put them every place. Not big trash cans. Small ones, bathroom, bedroom, by the couch, in the closet. Put scissors everywhere. Kitchen, by the entrance, closet, everywhere. Have a schedule. Tie it to things. Like every Saturday you get up. Strip the bed. Put on fresh bedding. Start laundry. Vacuum. Then make breakfast, that sort of thing. Set up your bed before you do anything else. Nothing sucks more than a day of moving and not having a bed to sleep in. Get on the good side of people around you. Do not run out of toilet paper. Not like, oh, the roll next to the toilet I'm on is out, but like the entire apartment is devoid of toilet paper, or paper towels, or tissues, or any viable substitute. Signed, my then girlfriend. To this day tells every new person she hasn't met yet a funny story about a phone call she got from me requesting toilet paper, but it was locked, so I had to coach her through breaking in the living room window. She gets in. I get off the toilet, finally, and there are cops questioning her for breaking in. So now I have to tell the cops that it was an emergency because I didn't have any toilet paper, suitable replacements in the apartment. And now there's 3 people who can't wait to tell their friends, co-workers, roommates, my roommates, etc.
Shutters.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.